He clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a timeout there.
Chance here now for a three-point play.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attack.
Way to get back on deep.
And when you give up points in transition, you allow them to develop a rhythm offensively.
Denver calls timeout.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
You gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean,
One more at the free throw line.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
Word up. Salute to hip-hop, MCs and DJs. Culture strong as ever. Bumpy Knuckles, DJ Premier.
So that's good from Marion. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
No clue how he got that one the ball.
and that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
You know, his
To the fewest points this month. The Raptors in second.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing...
They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
Yeah, and the officials on the floor will make the final determination after reviewing the footage from the NBA's replay center. And we can follow along. We see what they're seeing.
And they've seen it off. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it, Kevin. I mean, the technology's available, so you might as well use it.
Absolutely. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Raptors delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
See what they're seeing. See what they're seeing. See what they're seeing.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Toronto came out looking very confident, displaying the force of a tidal wave and some excellent offensive and defensive possessions. They surged their way to a 14-2 start. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play. helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
The thing I've noticed more than anything is how well they spread the floor at the offensive end. Their spacing has been fantastic, and the end result has been a lot of good looks from three-point land. And now they've established themselves from long range, and the defense has to adapt. They're in really solid position right now.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Now that we're in the new year, taking a look at Boston. Why the season they assembled here guys perched up there in first place. Tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
You can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Whole squad on that real 0 to 100. Real quick. 0 to 100.
And the first one drops.
Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100. Real quick.
He hits both from the strike. Fouled on the shot. The first free throw is good. Good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Love yourself to death. So you gotta fire
After pass, each time up the court, he's looking for a way to get his team involved. Great in terms of being an effective playmaker.
The first one falls. Good on the second, so he makes them both. It's been the most exciting we've ever seen, but we have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the 3 ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal, and that really opened up the game.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.